Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a Patreon request from this Patreon right here. Ask us to check out Dynazty, Presence of Mind. We've done this band on the channel once before, and that was a Patreon request. Now, I don't know if it's from the same patron or not. I have a sneaky suspicion the same patron asked us to check out this band the first time, and now asking us to check it out again. I'm just saying. I really have a feeling it's the same person that asked us to check out this band
Maybe
twice.
it is.
Maybe they're huge fans of Dynazty. Personally, I always preferred Dallas, but that was just me. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Feel it was all worthwhile. Let's cut through, dead set to uncover. There's no point in denying it. Let's all be real about this. As we sit, we begin to suffer. This is where we crash and burn. This is where we start to learn. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. With the mind paths to perfect, we reverse and we reset. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. On the edge of the world we stand, you and me and command. Let's address this recess and cut through to the next phase of our design, where we will redefine, overcome or succumb. It's our choice. This is where we crash and burn. This is where we start to learn. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. With the mind paths to perfect, we reverse and we reset. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind.
As we carelessly propel forward, we leave behind a trail of destruction in our wake. Subconsciously, this fact accelerates our trajectory forward in order to escape the undesirable realization of responsibility. Inevitably, we crash into a wall of realization with the smallest hurdle to overcome. Cause and effect, act and consequence. As we sin, we begin to suffer. The higher we fly, the further we must fall. As we crash and burn, we have the choice of rising to learn. In the end, all is within the grasp of our mind. Overcome or succumb, rise or fall further.
This is where we crash and burn. This is where we start to learn. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. With the mind paths to perfect, we reverse and we reset. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. This is where we crash and burn. This is where we start to learn. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. This is where we crash and burn. This is where we start to learn. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. With the mind paths to perfect, we reverse and we reset. Ground zero, the sphere of your presence of mind. Presence of mind. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was really good, actually. All right, what did you think?
That was very, very nice.
That was very nice indeed.
His vocals are very beautiful. His vocals are beautiful.
Wow, man. He's an Amaranth. So, I mean, just putting it out there. I mean, it's not like he just show up for an audition at the Voice.
I guess he kind of gets his, his.
Well, here he gets more of a spotlight,
yeah.
right? Because he's not sharing the stage with anybody else. Here's just him.
That's why you get to focus more on his vocals.
His vocals, in my opinion, is really what guides this song all the way through. It's that beacon. It's that light at the end of the tunnel that you're just chasing,
Because in Amaranth, they're there, but you don't really. You're more focused on everything else going on.
Well, there's 3 vocalists,
I know,
right?
so
it's kind of hard for you to just focus on
exactly. So it's really nice to let him have his spotlight and
in this track, I felt that he really guided. Like I said, he really guided the song. It was all about. It's almost the song was constructed around his voice. I felt with this track, it was just magnificent. And there's a couple of moments that I think you have to touch upon. Because to me, there were the key moments within the song. One is that vocal bridge, that narrator vocal bridge, where he's just spoken word and he's just talking. The bass behind his vocals, I loved it. It was the bass and the drum and the drums.
And when that came in, I'm like, okay, after this, I knew something was gonna
happen.
Was gonna come. I didn't know if it was gonna be just like the chorus again. Or the guitar solo, but the guitar solo made so much sense coming right after that.
It was perfect. It was the perfect, if you think about it, and it was really long.
Build up.
It was a perfect build up, but it wasn't short. It's not like you said 3 or 4 words.
No.
It was long. It was like a really long bridge there. I like it because it kind of almost made you forget about how the song sounded up until that point. It kind of numbed you a little bit to everything that was. When the solo came, it was like it was like an alarm clock. It just like woke you up back to the track again because that vocal bridge kind of numbs you a little bit. I like the grooviness of the bass. I'm glad it was not just the voice. I'm glad that they had the drums in there, but the bass, predominantly the bass, I really enjoyed it. By the way, the bass in the whole song, it really comes across really strong on this track. You could really hear the bass. But that portion there, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the vocals. I enjoyed the more darker, sinister narrator style. Very different from everything that you got up until that point.
Yeah.
The bass was killer, and then I was with you. Like, I'm like, okay, something like bombastic has to happen.
I know if they were going to bring back the chorus and kind of make
if you brought the chorus, don't you think he would have to go like all 100%
oikos? I thought he was
like
going to go
like operatic almost. You can't just go back to the regular chorus.
No, because then you're building up to the
nothing.
same thing that you already heard.
Exactly.
You kind of want to hear something new.
Exactly. You have to build up towards something different. If you go with the chorus, he has to go like completely out of this world. I'm actually glad that they went with the guitar solo because I thought it was the perfect segue.
Yeah.
The solo felt like so much energy. Like it had a little bit of an old school feel to it. I love how they captured the essence of the solo in the video because the guitar player kind of like pushes everybody out of the way. Like, get the fuck out of the way.
It's my turn.
He's just absolutely shredding with a great power stance. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
Great power stance. Great hair with a back flip of the hair. Something that I've never done in my life because obviously I've never had hair like that, and I don't play guitar, so it'd be really hard for me to be able to do it. But
I think you did it on Guitar Hero.
Maybe on Guitar Hero.
And if you have the wigs,
I would have to wear a wig, but it's not the same, right? Like I really enjoyed that. It added flair to the solo when he goes like just like Vidal Sassoon commercial, like flips his hair and blasts the solo there. I love the solo too. I thought the solo was magnificent. It matched the intensity, it matched the fluidity, the melody that the whole song had. And then towards the end, in the chorus, he does go oikos.
Yeah. So you got both.
We got both. But I think the way they did it was the perfect way.
Yeah.
Put the guitar solo after that bridge and then finish the song strong. Because a song like this, it's not a very fast moving track, but it's a nice
very
melodic,
bombastic track.
Exactly. And I felt that if you just end with the chorus on repeat, you kind of lose everything that you've built up till that point. Do you know what I mean? You kind of need. We talked about this.
You want to bring it up a level.
Yeah, we did a couple of videos a couple of weeks back where we talk about the song having that power metal feel to it and the vocalist having that power, but never going. Remember we talked about it, never going like to the next level,
never hitting the potential.
Yeah, never going in there and kind of making the song feel a little bit flat because of it. this would have been the same. If he doesn't do that at the end, you don't have that glorious closing. Do you know what I mean? You need that climatic moment. Otherwise, it's just going to sound like you said before, like everything you heard up until that point. You need something different. So I'm really glad that he brought his inner oikos and he just took it up one extra notch, because he's an incredible vocalist. That's 100%. And I really like how they put the track together. So, did you enjoy it?
I did.
All right. Now the question is, a week from now, are you still going to remember this song?
I probably will.
All right. Because before this video, we were talking about the previous video that we did from these guys, and it's kind of vague in his memory.
But this one is way more memorable.
I agree with you. Actually, I still remember the other one, but I like this one better. The other one, there was a few things about the other track that I wasn't 100% sold on. I thought it fell flat on certain moments. In this one, I felt it was better balanced. We already talked about it. The bridge, the solo coming after, the vocals at the end, everything was
perfectly placed.
Me and you were listening to the song. Our mind is working as we're listening to the song. I'm sure you're like me. I'm thinking, oh, I hope this happens next. Or I would really like to hear this next. And with this song, everything that I was thinking...
It was coming out.
Was happening, yeah. So it made the track a lot more enjoyable. All right, guys, this is it for today. Dynazty, Presence of Mind. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.